Imports by Kairo. I guess you've come across Imports by Kairo reviews on social media platforms, especially Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Imports by Kairo are a high-end car dealership company from Kenya, located in Diamond Plaza 2, Parklands, Nairobi. The company co-owner and CEO is Joseph Kairo, a young, eloquent businessman. Kairo's interest in cars started while he was still young. But at the age of 18 years old, he was already selling cars. Growth of Kairo and Imports by Kairo. This guy, Kairo, has been trending on Twitter, and here is some behind the scenes that you may never know about Khalif Kairo, the CEO and co-founder Imports by Kairo Limited. Now, before Kairo was a common name, the guy used to work in a yard at Lavington. He later switched to Kiambu Road, Urban Drive, just a normal car salesperson at any typical yard. However, while working at Urban Drive, he noted a niche that likes a specific premium cars. One day, some guys approached him, Clement and Ibra. They pitched the idea to him that they could come in as investors if he decided to open his own car business under the name Imports by Kairo, as it had already started becoming popular. There is a Porsche Panamera that is often seen around Imports by Kairo offices all the time. Yes, that guy and a few others were the ones that came in as investors. The agreement was for Kairo to control Imports by Kairo, while they were silent at the background. Kairo was given shares to him. Imports by Kairo was small, and salary and shares given to Kairo seemed reasonable at that time. However, what Kairo hadn't realized was there was a clause that stated he could not renegotiate as the company grew. Kairo got to work immediately pushing cars to customers. Imports by Kairo grew to a point it was selling and importing on behalf about 18 cars per month. Kairo approached the partners for a better cut as he was still getting paid. The partners refused for the markup IBK, that is Imports by Kairo, put on cars plus total cars sold. Kairo could have been making a cool 1M per month if he was still at the Urban Drive, but these other guys continued to pay him peasants. This tussle continued for a while. To even frustrate him further, Kairo was removed as the CEO of Imports by Kairo, couldn't even have a say on what vehicles IBK could import. For better part of 2022, Kairo was only doing YouTube reviews and customer service. More employees were brought in to IBK, and each was told to treat Kairo as just a brand name and nothing more. He was just a poster boy for IBK. Having had enough, Kairo finally said they either renegotiate or he quits. They flat out denied any form of negotiation and even mocked the guy. Kairo had enough. He quit. And for your information, this is more than 2 months ago. The IBK name is already registered and Kairo can't use it anymore. He sold his name rights unknowingly. Mr. Clement, one of the partners in IBK, sent a letter to the newsroom claiming that Kairo was never a major shareholder and the company only offered him some shares in the company to appreciate his marketing skills in the business. He says Mr. Kairo is just an ungrateful and entitled person. That Mr. Kairo contributed zero financial or monetary to the IBK, and his only contribution was his marketing skills. Mr. Clement father, that's the partner to IBK, claims the initial arrangement they made with Kairo was that the partners could fund the importation part, and then Kairo could use his marketing skills to sell the cars, and then later receive a commission for every car sold. Kai and Karo Limited. But as they say, life is too short for a bad business partner. And if your business partners aren't working as hard as you, then it's not a partnership, but a sinking ship. Mr. Joseph Kairu, having started as a salesperson in one of the car yards in Lavington and launching IBK, and getting fired from his own grown company, plans to launch a big and better company known as Kai and Karo Limited. While working the previous car deals, he grew his network, and recently through his Instagram post, he confirms that he intends to ship in electric cars to Kenya very soon. He has already made contacts with different business partners in Japan and Singapore, and also in China. A big business starts small, and Mr. Kairu has been through the trenches while working at the IBK, but now he plans to start his own car sale yard where he will offer global sourcing and shipping services such as cars, new and used spare parts, industrial equipment, electronics across the globe. Will be sourcing from across the globe such as UAE, that is United Arab Emirates, Japan, China, and Singapore. In 1985, Jobs was forced out of Apple after a long power struggle with the company's board and its then CEO, John Sculley. Could Kairo's firing case be similar to that of Steve Jobs, where he was fired from Apple Inc., a company he had started from scratch, and after he launched Mac, went ahead and built Next, which Apple could later acquire and reinstate him as the CEO. Will Kairo go back to IBK? Let me know in the comment section what you think. Or will he go on and grow Kai and Karo Limited to be one of the biggest companies in the motor industry? Let me know in the comment section about what you think about this story. Lessons. And here are the 5 most important lessons I've learned from the Imports by Kairo Limited story. 1. Don't get into business partnership deals blindly. That is, take care of your legal stuff as early as possible. Just as it takes 2 to succeed, it takes 2 to fail. 3. Trust your intuition. Problems that exist won't get better over time. 4. Give your undivided focus and demand the same from your partner. And finally, plan for a worst case scenario from the beginning. Now, if you've watched this video till the end, first I want to thank you and invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn the notification bell on, and be sure to check my other videos I've done on different topics. And I also want to hear what you say in the comment section about what you think about the whole story about the Imports by Kairo, Kai and Karo. They have all given out their statements. Whom do you believe? Do you believe the company that is now being owned by CLEMENT now, or you believe the story by Kairo? Let me know in the comment section on what you think. Thank you so much, and